Hey guys, welcome to Full House MMA. This is Corey. I wanted to talk a little bit about the main event this Saturday night between Sean Strickland and Jack the Joker Hermanson. Now, in a lot of ways, this is the classic grappler versus striker matchup. I want to talk a little bit about Sean Strickland. If you follow MMA, you probably have seen a lot of Sean Strickland here recently in the media, especially social media. If you follow MMA on social media, you've undoubtedly seen his training videos, his sparring videos, where he's knocking out his sparring partners, going extremely hard in the training room. I'm not really a fan of that style for longevity purposes in the sport, longevity for Sean or his partners. However, I'm not here to judge that. I'm here to judge the two fighting styles and what I think is going to happen in the fight on Saturday night under the bright lights of the UFC. So, Jack Hermanson is undoubtedly the grappler in this scenario. If you watch his highlights on YouTube, it's 5 minutes of nothing but grappling. He's got anything from chokes, head and arm chokes, all the way to ground and pound finishes. But it's all from the ground. He is a grappler, and even when he's not competing in the UFC, he is known to compete in grappling tournaments. So this is something that is definitely a heavy part of his game, the grappling and the wrestling. So we can look for him to be trying to implement that against Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland obviously is more of a striker. His last fight against Uriah Hall, he did an amazing job against a very tough and high level striker in his own right, Uriah Hall, and he actually uh, won a decision over him, which I was somewhat surprised about that, and that kind of alerted me to wow, this Sean Strickland guy, his stand up game has really come along. So undoubtedly, he's going to be looking to finish the fight on the feet, and he's going to be looking to tighten up his sprawl game, keep his legs away as far as he can away from the hands of the Joker as possible. The Joker is going to be looking to get out on the legs or a body lock against Strickland, put him on his back, either finish him, submit him, or tire him out, fill his muscles full of blood to where he doesn't have as much pop on his strikes once he does get back up to his feet, whether it's between rounds or whatever the case is. So, who do I think is going to win this fight? That's a good question, and I'm gonna have to say that I don't believe that Sean Strickland is going to be able to stay away from the grappling of Jack Hermanson. I feel like ultimately he's going to succumb to it, and it's going to be ending that way. Now, I don't think this fight is going to go to a decision at all. I think it is going to end with a finish, so it's either going to be Jack Hermanson finishing Sean Strickland on the ground and overwhelming him with his grappling, or he's Sean Strickland is going to be hip to this and aware to this game plan by Hermanson, and he's going to be able to sprawl out, post up against the cage, stand back up, keep it on the feet. The problem is for Strickland, if he stays down there for any length of time at all, uh, grappling is not good for a striker. If you spend enough time on the ground grappling, it is a very tiresome place to be. And once you stand back up, typically a fighter is not the same guy once he's been held down for a few minutes by a really solid grappler. So that's my main concern for Sean Strickland as far as whether he'll be able to win this fight. So I would like to see Sean Strickland win. I like the cockiness. I like the attitude. Not too crazy about the sparring footage where he's knocking out his sparring partners. But again, I'm not here to judge that. I would like to see him win it. And if he's able to sprawl, keep it on the feet, I do see Sean Strickland possibly finishing this fight and knocking out Jack Hermanson. He's undoubtedly going to be looking to do that. But from what I've seen so far, it just seems like, a relentless grappler like the Joker. It just seems like he's going to be able to kind of have his way with Strickland on the ground. And I think he's either going to grapple his way to a unanimous decision or he's going to finish him via submission, TKO, ground and pound, that sort of thing. So we will see Saturday night. I will be watching. It's definitely going to be an action packed fight. I hope you guys check it out too. And this is Full House MMA, and I'm Corey. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe below. See you soon.